Hello, sorry. Hello, everyone. Good morning. So, again, we are back here for the topic matter around us. In this topic, we have checked yesterday the particles, characteristics of particles of matter. At the same time, some important words like Brownian moment, right? And some activities. Now, right now, we will be moving on for matter and its classification. Okay, so how matter can be classified? That we have already discussed yesterday. Matter can be classified in two different ways. One way by its physical properties, and second way by its chemical properties. Physical properties, it is divided or classified in solid, liquids, and gases. Whereas in the chemical property, we will be looking at in the next coming topics. But right now, let's talk about solid, liquid, and gases. So, what exactly in terms of particles? Because solid, liquid, and gases we have already studied in our previous grades. But right now, as we got to know that there are particles in whatever the matter is, so let us understand, in fact, in terms of particles, how these three states are. So, here in the solid, the particles are very tightly bounded together. Okay, because there is a very high force of attraction between the particles. Okay, so as I said already, that particles attract each other. Okay, we have checked in your characteristics of particles. So particles attract each other. So attraction force is always there between the particles, right? Whereas in the liquid, the particles are separated. Okay, and it has got a low force of attraction between it. Whereas in the gases, this is very rare. Okay, so very low force of attraction, and they are very loosely binded particles around it. Okay, so that's the reason solid becomes solid. This is the basic reason behind why solids are strong, rigid, okay, and have definite shape and volume, because the particles have got a large force of attraction between them. Whereas liquids are flowing, but still they have definite volume. Okay, liquid has got a definite volume, right? Definite volume they have. They do not have definite shape. Okay, because in whatever container you put that liquid, it will be taking that place. So that's why liquid do not have definite shape, but it has got definite volume. The reason is the particles are not very tightly bound together. The force of attraction is weak. Whereas in gases, neither the shape and nor the volume is same. Okay, however, whatever container you put the gas in, the gas will take or will occupy the complete space. Okay, this proves that gases do not even have definite volume. So they don't have definite volume as well as they do not have definite shape, right? So again, I repeat, solid has got a large force of attraction, liquid has got a moderate, that means weak force of attraction, whereas weakest in the gases. At the same time, solid has got a definite shape and volume, liquid has got a definite volume only, no definite shape, whereas gases has got no definite shape as well as no definite volume, no fixed volume, right? Further properties like if I take the rigidity, rigidity in solid it is highest, whereas weak in liquids and weakest in the gases. That's the reason you can move your hand through the air. Okay, because it is not rigid. But can you move your hand through the wooden block? No, it is impossible because it is rigid. Got it? So let us move on to the difference between solid, liquids, and gases. Here is the difference. The properties of solid, liquids, and gases. They have fixed shape and volume. Solids. Liquids, no fixed volume. No fixed shape, but it has got a fixed volume. And gases, no fixed volume as well as no fixed shape. Solid cannot be compressed. See, solid already are tightly bounded together, so we cannot compress it more. You cannot compress it. Whereas liquid can be compressed, but not that much. Okay, Not that much. It can be compressed, but it is not that much. But yes, gases can be compressed very easily. You must have heard about compressed gases, isn't it? Compressed natural gas. Even at your place, the LPG gas is a compressed gas. Okay, it is compressed inside it. You must have heard about in AC or in fridge there is a compressor available. So what is the compressor? Compressor has got a compressed gas in that particular container, and it releases slowly. Okay, so all that is nothing but a compressed. So that's why, as I said, the gases can be easily compressed. Okay, so it has got highest compressibility. Density. Density means number of molecules or number of particles in a area in the space. So it's very clear the solid will have more density. Okay, dense. The particles are dense, so it is density. So high density in solid, moderate, that means low density in liquids, and very low density in the gases. Okay, is this clear? Solids cannot flow. I don't see solids flowing. Okay, solid is not a fluid, but liquid can flow easily. And of course, gases, of course, they flow any direction, anywhere, right? Uh, Solids do not fill the container. That means if I put wood in the container, it won't take the shape of the container, so it won't fill the container. Even liquid don't fill the container. Okay, so in case if I take a half glass of water, it won't completely fill it. But gases will completely fill the container. However, the quantity of gas you put in any large container, it will completely occupy the container. Okay, a small quantity of gas you put in the container, it will occupy the complete container properly. Okay, this is quite interesting questions. It actually questions the properties of solid, liquid, and gases. Imagine a rubber band. Isn't it rubber band changes its shape by stretching it? Okay, and what we say, solid has got a fixed shape and fixed volume, isn't it? But rubber band is solid or liquid then? Because it doesn't have fixed shape, isn't it? It's a question. Okay, next question, check it. What about sugar and salt? When you keep the sugar and salt in the jar, it takes the shape of the jar. As we say, okay, it won't change its shape. But here, the sugar or maybe salt, it is taking the shape of the container. Why so? Let's talk about a sponge. Okay, sponge. If you press it, it is getting compressed. Whereas we say that solid do not have any kind of ability to compress, right? So again, the question is why. So these are few exceptional cases of solid which won't follow the property, and why they do not follow the property. Here is the reason. Rubber band changes its shape under the force, and it regain the same shape once the force is removed. If the excessive force is applied, it of course breaks as well, right? So in fact, a rubber has got an elastic property. It has got an elastic property. It is a solid itself, but it has got a property of elastic, and that's why once we apply the force, it will change its shape, but again it will come back to its original position, right? Then second one, sugar. Of course, the quantity of sugar you put in the container, it is taking the shape of the container, but individual sugar crystal, individual sugar crystal is not changing its shape. It will remain same, right? Then a sponge. If I talk about sponge, it has got many holes in it, and the air is trapped in those holes. So in fact, when you compress it, that air is being removed from it. So basically, sponge is not changing. The air inside it is changing its volume, and that's the reason we understand here. Okay, all those are solid again. Only thing is that these are some exceptional cases. Okay, okay, let's talk about density. क्या होती है density? As we have already discussed about density, that density is nothing but क्या होता है कि number of particles in the unit volume. Okay, जो भी वॉल्यूम है उसमें नंबर ऑफ पार्टिकल ज़्यादा हो, वी कॉल इट एज मोर डेंसिटी. ठीक है, तो डेंसिटी का एक सिंपल सा फॉर्मूला है कि मास अपॉन वॉल्यूम इज डेंसिटी. रिमेंबर इट, मास अपॉन वॉल्यूम इज नथिंग बट डेंसिटी. रिमेंबर. Let's go ahead. So more the mass, less the volume, has got a more density, right? Okay, what is rigidity? Rigidity is a property of solid to resist change in shape. So it won't allow you to change its shape. That's called as a rigidity. Same thing, only words are different. Compressibility. Compressibility is a property of fluid due to which the volume can be decreased when you apply the pressure on it or apply the force on it. So decreasing the volume of itself by applying pressure called as a compressibility. Fluidity, flowing easily called as a fluidity. That is, fluids, corner fluids, liquid and gases are called as a fluids because they flow, right? Why solid, liquid and gases have different properties? uh, this is what we have already discussed: the space between the particles, force of attraction between the particles, and of course kinetic energy of the particles. This is the reason why solid, liquid and gases have got different properties. देख लो, solid has got a very less space between them, whereas liquid has got a large space between them, and very large space between the particle is nothing but gases. Force of attraction, if I talk about, solid has got a very large or strong force of attraction, less in liquid, and weak and almost negligible in the gases, and that's the reason gases have showing some different properties than the solid. Whereas in case of kinetic energy, if I check kinetic energy of the particles, you know that the particles are continuously moving. Solid has got no chance to move, isn't it? Because particles are tightly bind together. Whereas liquid has got little chance to move. So it has got a more kinetic energy in liquid than the solid. Whereas in the gases it is maximum. Gas continuously move and it has got a very large kinetic energy. Okay, this you will be sending it to me today. This part you will be sending me today. What is it? Based on the above mentioned points or the notes on solid, liquid and gas. So ये सारा जो पॉइंट हमने अभी देखे, बहुत सारे पॉइंट्स हमने देखे सॉलिड, लिक्विड एंड गैस पे ऊपर. ओके, नॉट ओनली दिस what is found in the table, okay, but even about rigidity, compressibility, fluidity, space between them, then force of attraction, and of course kinetic energy, everything you will mention in the note as a solid. So you will be mentioning complete points of solid, all the points of liquid and all the points of gases. You will be collecting it together. Okay, so I'm talking about, it's not about writing note, it is about collecting the points, all the points together. Okay, so that you get a complete idea in one go. So I want you to send this to me, solid, liquids and gases today. Okay, I hope you can send it to me. Fine, आगे बढ़ते हैं. This is about, we have discussed about it, high compressibility of the gases. Due to high compressibility of the gases, they can be stored in the small volume by applying large pressure. That's what we have discussed. So large mass of the gases can be stored in the small cylinder, especially oxygen cylinders, LPG gases. All these are the examples of compressibility of the gas, right? So LPG का full form क्या होता है? Liquefied मतलब liquid convert करते हैं, because when gas is compressed it converts into liquid. Okay, so liquefied petroleum gas, what is it called as a liquefied petroleum gas. And CNG, CNG is used for auto engines. Okay, maybe a rickshaw or maybe even car, for car, whatever gas is used as a fuel. Petrol is used, of course, but other than petrol, what is used is nothing but gas is used, and that gas is nothing but CNG, compressed natural gas. Okay, so आगे बढ़ते हैं. Let's talk about diffusion. Diffusion is one of the very important phenomenon for living organisms. Let me tell you, without diffusion, no one would have survived in this world. So diffusion is very important part. So what diffusion is? It's actually spreading out and mixing of a substance with another substance due to the motion of particle. Motion of particle called as a diffusion from higher concentration to the lower concentration. It is nothing but mixing of the particles in the other substance due to motion of the particle. जैसे हमने फर्स्ट एक्टिविटी में देखा था, पोटेशियम परमैंगनेट कैसे क्विकली मिक्स हो जाता है वाटर में, isn't it? So that is nothing but called as a diffusion. That's nothing but diffusion. So diffusion is due to motion of the particles. जैसे जितना motion fast होगा उतना diffusion भी fast होगा. Okay, so diffusion is fastest in the gases and slowest in the solid. Why? Because motion of the particles are moving in the gases with a high speed. So over there the diffusion is fast, whereas in solid it is very less. Diffusion increases due to increase in the temperature. Since temperature increases, the kinetic energy of the particle also increases. So as we have checked in the second activity, that hot water diffuses faster than the cold water. The reason is when the temperature increases, the motion of the particle also accordingly increases. Okay, so diffusion is also faster in that. So these are the few reasons we have already discussed about this. Smell of a food being cooked in the kitchen reaches to you even you sit in the hall, right? The reason here is nothing but the temperature. Okay, the temperature allows that particular particles to move faster. Okay, of course, another thing, it is also called as a diffusion. Fine. Then diffusion of copper sulfate in the water. That's what in the hot water it actually diffuse faster than the cold water, right? Gases like carbon dioxide or oxygen is dissolved in the atmosphere as well as it is dissolved in the water. Okay, the aquatic animals, especially aquatic animals, they survive on the oxygen which is dissolved in the water. Okay, aquatic plants, they survive on the carbon dioxide which is dissolved in the water. Okay, it is dissolved in the water, and that oxygen and carbon dioxide these animals or plants use. Okay, clear? Got it? Let's go ahead. It's a very simple concept. It was rather diffusion. Unit of temperature. Temperature के दो यूनिट होते हैं. एक तो of course degree Celsius, that's what we all know. Second is Kelvin. Okay, it's also called as absolute temperature. Kelvin. There is another one unit of Celsius, degree Celsius or temperature is Fahrenheit. Okay, but Fahrenheit we are not discussing in this topic. We are discussing two units of temperature. One is degree Celsius and second is Kelvin. K. Okay, and it's very clear, a very simple way to convert डिग्री सेल्सियस टू केल्विन एंड केल्विन टू डिग्री सेल्सियस. करना क्या होता है, केल्विन में कन्वर्ट करना है ऐड 273 एंड डिग्री में कन्वर्ट करना है सबट्रैक्ट 273. सिंपल एज दैट, सिंपल एज दैट. So 0 degree Celsius is equals to 273 Kelvin. Let me tell you, 0 degree Celsius is equals to 273 Kelvin. So again I repeat, if you want to convert it to Kelvin, add 273. And if you want to convert to degree Celsius, subtract 273. Okay, so that's it. आगे बढ़ते हैं. क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 देखते हैं. कन्वर्ट 25 डिग्री सेल्सियस इंटू केल्विन. केल्विन में कन्वर्ट करना है मतलब क्या करना है, वी हैव टू ऐड 273, राइट? सो 25 डिग्री सेल्सियस प्लस 273, दैट्स इट, डन. ओके, सो दैट वी गेट इन द केल्विन. सिमिलरली कन्वर्ट 300 केल्विन इंटू डिग्री सेल्सियस. सो करना क्या है यहाँ पे, सबट्रैक्ट करना है 273, दैट्स इट. क्लियर? गॉट इट? अंडरस्टूड? ओके, गॉट इट. सो इफ यू वांट आई विल शो यू. इमेजिन मुझे ये कन्वर्ट करना है, ठीक है? तो यहाँ पे मैं स्क्रीन राइट करता हूँ. कन्वर्ट 25 डिग्री सेल्सियस इंटू केल्विन स्केल. ओके, सो टेम्परेचर इज इक्वल टू 25 डिग्री सेल्सियस. 25 डिग्री सेल्सियस is equals to 25 plus 273 and the answer whatever it is in Kelvin. Okay, so unit is to be written as K. ठीक है, whatever the answer is in K. Clear? Similarly 300 K to convert into degree Celsius, so it is 300 minus 273 and the answer is in degree Celsius. This is the way how we have to convert. Clear? Simple है, बहुत simple है, कुछ ज़्यादा difficult नहीं है. Okay, so let us answer these questions. Fine, let's start working. Maybe this is the last part of today's work. So yes, tomorrow we'll complete the effect of whatever temperature on the matter. तो आज के लिए इतना ही काफ़ी है, इतना ही complete करते हैं. Okay, चलो देखते हैं. Mass per unit volume of a substance is called as a density. As we have already discussed, density is equals to mass upon volume. Arrange the following in the order of increasing density. तो किसकी density सबसे कम होगी अकॉर्डिंग टू यू, तो इट इज नथिंग बट एयर। एयर की डेंसिटी सबसे कम होगी, राइट। डेंसिटी, डेंस ऑब्जेक्ट, ओके। सो एयर की डेंसिटी सबसे कम होगी, तो मैंने एयर लिखा। देन ऑफ कोर्स एग्जॉस्ट फ्रॉम द चिमनीज इज अगेन अ गैस। गैस की डेंसिटी बहुत कम होती है, तो द सेकेंड वन इज एग्जॉस्ट फ्रॉम द चिमनीज, ठीक है। देन इज हनी वाटर, ओके, वाटर इज नथिंग बट द नेक्स्ट वन। देन इज हनी बिकॉज दैट इज अ लिक्विड। यू कैन चेक, हनी की डेंसिटी थोड़ी ज़्यादा होती है वाटर से, ठीक है। चॉक, कॉटन एंड आयन, उसमें से सबसे कम डेंसिटी होगी कॉटन की, देन चॉक एंड देन आयन, दैट्स इट। सो सिंपल, राइट, वेरी वेरी इजी। चलो ठीक है, तो ये तो बहुत इजी था। आगे बढ़ते, गिव रीजन। गैस फील्स कंप्लीटली द वेसल इन विच इट इज केप्ट। ओके, gas feels completely because gas has got a very large space between the particles. First reason. Second reason is it has got a high kinetic energy. They continuously move. That's the reason it takes complete place in the vessel wherever it is kept in. गैस एक्सर्ट प्रेशर ऑन द वॉल्स ऑफ द कंटेनर। जैसे कि बलून, बलून में इफ आई फील द गैस इन इट, isn't it, it actually swells the balloon. That means it exerts some pressure on the walls of the balloon, right? So why it exerts a pressure on the walls of the balloon is, the reason is due to kinetic energy. As it has got a very high kinetic energy, the gases are continuously moving, the particles of the gases are continuously moving, and they apply pressure on each other, on the walls of the container as well. Okay, so they collide continuously, they collide each other, so they exert a pressure on the container's wall. तो मीनिंग इज सेम, सबका रीजन एक ही होता है, आइदर फोर्स ऑफ अट्रैक्शन और मोशन ऑफ द पार्टिकल, दैट्स इट। ओके, wooden table should be, we should call it as a solid we call it as, because it won't change its shape and volume, that's it. Can we can easily move our hand in the air, but we cannot do the same through the solid block of wood. There we need a karate expert. We can move our hand in the air because there is a large space in between them, and that's the reason it is not very rigid, whereas solid has got a very less space between the particles, therefore it is very much rigid. Therefore we cannot easily move our hand through the wooden block. Okay, tabulate the differences in the characteristics of state of matter. That's what we are going to do here in this note itself, isn't it? Solid, liquid and gases के बीच में हमने difference लिखना है, तो easy है, आप खुद से कर सकते हो easily. Comment upon the following: rigidity, compressibility, fluidity, filling of gas in the filling gas container, shape, kinetic energy and density. Okay, rigidity क्या होती है? We have already there in the, it is there already in the note. Compressibility क्या होती है? It is also there in the note. Fluidity क्या होती है? Of course it is there. Filling a gas in the container. Okay, filling a gas in the container means what? Means taking the complete space of the container, taking the complete space of the container by the gas, and it happens due to what? Due to continuous movement of the particles of the gas. Shape, shape, शेप क्या होता है? सॉलिड का नॉन चेंजेबल होता है, वेर एज शेप ऑफ द लिक्विड वी कैन चेंज, वेर एज इन द गैसेस द शेप क्या होता है? Also is not fixed, right? Kinetic energy of solid is highest. क्या होता है kinetic energy in liquid? क्या होता है? It is moderate, whereas highest in the gases. Okay, lowest in the solids, moderate in the liquids and highest in the gases. Same way density, highest in the solids, moderate in the liquid, and whereas very low density in the gases. So in fact when you're comment upon rigidity means it's not asking what is rigidity. In fact it is asking the rigidity of solid, liquid and gases आपको लिखने हैं, तो वो तो पता है आप लोगों को, ज़्यादा डिफिकल्ट नहीं है. Liquids generally have lower density as compared to solids. Okay. Yes. But you must have observed that ice float on water. Find out why. Okay. Fine, fine, fine. It's a very interesting example because लो डेंसिटी ऑब्जेक्ट ओनली फ्लोट. द डेंसिटी जिसका लो होता है वही ऑब्जेक्ट क्या करते हैं, फ्लोट करते हैं. लेकिन आइस सॉलिड होता है एंड वाटर लिक्विड होता है, तो आइस कैसे फ्लोट करता है? बिकॉज सॉलिड हैज गॉट अ हायर डेंसिटी दैन द लिक्विड्स. इट शुड सिंक डाउन like a stone, right? Like a stone, it should sink down. But whereas here, it is floating. The reason here is, okay, I would tell you or you will tell me. I think this you should tell me. ठीक है, तो आई एम कीपिंग दिस आंसर फॉर यू. वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग आंसर है कि वाई आइस फ्लोट ऑन द लिक्विड्स, वाई आइस फ्लोट ऑन द water. Okay, even after it has got a solid floating on the liquid. Even the same thing you could find in case of wood as well, isn't it? Wood also float on the water. Okay, so you can find these kind of reasons and send the answer to me. Okay, so we'll stop the video here itself, find out the answer and give it to me. What else you have to submit today, what else you have to send me today is nothing but a note of solid, liquid and gases and answer of this fourth question. Okay, so thank you so much. Bye bye. See you tomorrow.